My grandfather bought it, and he's not sure what it is. He is a collector, and he has what we call an American Indian museum. Someone said it's a candlestick holder. Another suggestion was a pasta caddy, so the help can move the pasta from one place to another without touching it with their hands. Any advice or leads would be helpful. It's part of a 19th century birthing stool, designed to help a person give birth in an upright or squatting position. There's a handle on each side of the chair for the person giving birth to hold onto, and the top handle in case you want to move your arms in another position. People found that labor and birth progressed more quickly when the mother was sitting upright rather than laying down. Their use declined sharply in the late 19th and early 20th centuries as childbirth moved from homes into hospitals, where flat bed positions became standard practice for medical convenience. What is this item I found while cleaning out my mother-in-law's house? Approximately 3.5 inches tall and 3 inches in diameter. It is engraved on the side with Masters Tournament 1955, and on the bottom it says Augusta National Golf Club. Any idea what this oddly beautiful object is for? It's a mid-century orb ashtray. Here's another one listed at an auction for $495. In 1946, Augusta National Golf Club of Augusta, Georgia, started a tradition of presenting a gift to invited players at the Masters Tournament. In the long line of gifts, one of the most favored by recipients and collectors alike is this 1955 ashtray. What is this, like a small crock with a strainer-type lid found at Grandma's, and she doesn't even know what it is? It's around 6 inches tall. I'm guessing it's a kitchen utensil holder, but the slots just seem a little skinny. I'm curious if anyone has ever seen anything like this and knows what it is for. It's a stoneware bacon maker, manufactured in the United States by Louisville Stoneware during the 1990s. Bacon slices are draped vertically over the grill tines, so excess grease drains to the bottom of the pitcher during microwave cooking. What is this inscribed rock found in Surigao, south of the Philippines? Many Japanese and Chinese settled in the Philippines during the American occupation, mostly as laborers. Could anyone help translate or provide some context on what this inscription means? Thanks in advance. It's a gravestone, created by people from Yamaguchi Prefecture on October 5, 1930, and it commemorates someone who died in 1921. It most likely has the name of the deceased on the other side. It says, died June 10, 1921. He or she was 36 years old, and I'm not sure it says Bangkok or something, possibly some Filipino location. It suggests maybe a civilian seeking opportunity, or a merchant perhaps, as Japan didn't occupy the Philippines until much later. First buried without a marker, and then family or friends came back and erected one much later when they were able to. What is this spherical thingy seen in an Airbnb in Vermont? I'm curious as to what it is. It measures approximately 39 inches wide, 47 inches deep, and 62 inches tall. It looks like some kind of underwater pod. Let me know if you have any idea what this thing is. It's a bar cabinet, a restoration hardware replica of a 1926 German light bulb voltage testing sphere, originally manufactured by Schenk and Bruder Wetzlar. It has been ingeniously repurposed as a bar cabinet to shelter spirits, wine bottles, and hanging glassware. A hinged segment opens to grant access to bottles and barware, while the small hatch opens too. I found it in an old box of craft supplies my nan gave me, and it didn't come with anything that fits it. I tried searching on different Neki websites, but nothing came up. I'm not sure what purpose it serves, in case it still works. Can anyone help with this? It's a vintage Necki sewing machine pedal from the 1960s. It's an electromechanical, foot-operated speed controller made to power classic mid-century Italian-engineered Necki models, like the Supernova. It regulates electrical current to the motor via internal resistance, varying the machine's sewing speed depending on foot pressure. What is this thing I found in one of my grandfather's memento boxes from circa 1970 or 1980? The left vial is popcorn kernels, but I have no idea what the other items are, and they have completely liquefied. It may have come from out west, as my grandparents lived in Phoenix for some years. Does anyone have any clue what it might be? It's a Masonic corn wine and oil. Masons use these during two major occasions: the consecration, dedication, or laying of cornerstones for new buildings, and symbolically as the wages presented to a newly passed fellow craft mason in the second degree. Corn represents nourishment and the staff of life. It symbolizes charity and being fed with righteousness. Wine represents refreshment, health, and spiritual joy. And oil represents gladness, peace, and consecration. What is this weird small room or closet? I saw this room in a building, and I have no idea what it is. I am wondering what that blower thing was for. Can anyone give some insight? That's a telephone booth, missing the very, very old phone, constructed somewhere between the mid-1940s to mid-1950s. And please don't ask why they need a special room to use the phone. The seat folds up usually, and the little box high in the corner was for an exhaust fan with the toggle switch near the upper corner. It would draw air under the door and out the top in an effort to keep the phone booth from becoming a sweatbox. The fan also helped remove cigarette smoke. The light would turn on automatically when the door was closed. What is this thing I found at a rummage? The cuff and circle are leather, the bottom is wood, and all stained to be the same color, with no words or markings of any kind. I have asked tons of folks if they know what it is, but no luck. I've also been trying to look into this on Google, and I can't seem to find anything. It looks like it would have something to do with shoes, but I really have no clue. Hopefully someone can figure this one out. Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.